All right, you guys, this is a personal reading for Carolyn. Put on the screen how to order your own post, and then I have a pinned video just with other reading options. It's just sticking out to me. Someone you don't notice is noticing you. And then it says, beware of cars behind you. That's not to fearmonger, but that is, I feel like that's gonna be a confirmation for you, okay? Let's see, what does Carolyn need to know? Feds know. So we got people following you and the feds know. Very interesting. Very interesting. It's time to talk or write about what you've been through. Your brain. This is interesting. I feel like too, you've got, it's also about just sharing your perspective. You could be experiencing, obviously if it's the gang stalking, right? Just organized torture, sharing your perspective, you know, because it's like everybody's got people that they're gonna resonate with. So your experience just helping other people, struggles that you've had, whether you think it or not, or you could already have, you know, started sharing. Yeah, similar experiences on the world stage. Also too, just connecting, it's almost like sharing your experience too, to connect with other people, maybe people that you've known in a past life, which sounds wild, but okay. And then this one says energy vampire near you. If it feels off, you already know. So we also have an emphasis too of listening to your body right now. Don't feel like you have to be polite, I want to say. You know, if someone's making you feel off, you gotta put yourself first, okay? What does Carolyn need to know? Let's see what else we got. Believe it or not, people like what you're insecure about. God allowed you to be traumatized to educate. So Jeremiah 29:11. And then this one's interesting. Okay, this one says skinwalker. So I don't know if you've noticed an animal approach you recently at night. That's making me think of this one time. It was like I couldn't fall asleep one night. This was years ago, and I heard a cat. I was living with my sister and I heard a cat. So I went and just looked out the window. The cat was sitting on the porch looking at the front door. I peeked out the window. The cat was looking right at me and just was meowing. And it was literally like 3 in the morning. So I was like, what the fuck? Their digital trail is straight stupid because they thought their friends would take care of it. So you resonating with people either catfishing you or even like either harassing you online, right? Attempting to frame you, yeah, for big payments. You glow so bright because of how many angels are behind you. And I don't know, okay, I randomly felt like I was gonna say too, never be afraid if you feel like, not be afraid, but always just be your authentic self, right? With communication, even if there's things that I almost said own up to, or maybe feel like you need to talk about, just feel like you're able to always express yourself freely, okay? Call in your manifestations, right? So not only speak freely, but also be mindful like have intention with what you speak out, right? I feel like that's also too realizing how powerful you are, you know? Confirmation, random card out of nowhere. Someone has eyes for you because your aura is so bright. Frankincense. So this one says essential oil or resin. So this is good for dental care. It's also good for, okay, so I just looked because the oil said it could be used in meditation to calm anxiety, but also enhance focus. So that could be something to implement. And then also the resin, I don't know, I haven't found it myself online, but people take frankincense resin and it acts as like a chewing gum to pull out bacteria and stuff from your teeth. And then that's obviously going to help your mental. So keep that in mind too if you feel like you're having anxiety or just not feeling your best upstairs, but you know that you have either maybe a sore tooth or something like that. It is all correlating, right? So frankincense is a great just natural remedy. And then there's also like coconut oil pulling too would be a good solution. Okay, I'm gonna grab a new pile. Let's see. Okay, beauty spells fell out of that. So I feel like too, if you probably already know if you were suspicious of people, and now I feel like I'm like gonna burp and can't talk. People trying to affect what you look like, right? Let's see. What does Carolyn need to know? And it's watermelon, pineapple, papaya, and cucumber. So again, emphasis on alkaline foods, taking in foods that are also gonna just benefit you in multiple different ways, right? Hydrating, good for your gut, anti-parasitic. There's a whole plethora of things going on, and it's also gonna raise your frequency. They're easy to digest. They boost digestion. Celery juice just popped out too. Yeah, getting all the nutrients, hydration again, okay? Bone health. This one also says fiber and antioxidants. And then fulvic acid is a binder too. So you could have already parasite cleansed, maybe just looking into colon and parasite cleansing. And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Nobody has to do what I say, right? We're just showing what comes out. And then watermelon juice. So definitely getting some nutritious hydration working, you know, because it seems like too you've got people that want to stress you out. When you're stressed out, you're dehydrated. And this one, your aura screams royal. And then the other card from before was Nefertiti, so you could be targeted in this lifetime again because of your bloodline. And that's obviously not like known information to everybody, but it's the government is shiesty, you know what I mean? So could have experienced people sent into your life, right? Handlers. I don't know why I said it like that. Handlers. What does Caroline need to know? Dude, watermelon again. Okay, so maybe watermelon is also significant to you. I've never seen it come out 3 times. Cotton or wool. So again, just pay attention to what you're wearing as well, because it's like polyester is plastic soaking into your bloodstream. We've got motivational speeches over mainstream music. So this is just an emphasis of you boosting your own vibration. And again, too, with the other parasite things that we saw, it's like taking control of your mind, right? Putting you in the lane to boost your frequency up, right? With what you're consuming spiritually. motivational speeches to start the day, right? It's like just for a day or two, try that. Motivational speeches, fruits and vegetables, you know, really put yourself first in the frequency department, even though I feel like that's going to sound like corny, but you know what I mean? It's like we're all energy, everything is vibrating at its own frequency. And if you're being attacked, right, spiritually, these are all suggestions to really boost you up so you're not even on the playing field of these spiritual attacks, okay?